I'm going to show you today how to make paper mache using flour and water. I showed you in another video how to make some sculptures using paper, packaging and masking tape. So today is the next step where we're going to use paper mache. You will need some bowls, a measure. If you've got a cup measure, that's good. I'm going to show you don't need a measure as long as you're using the same amount for your water and your flour, you'll be okay. So I've got a jug of water, a bowl of flour. It doesn't matter what flour. I wouldn't use corn flour, that's the only one. Maybe not self-raising. I've used a mixture of strong white and plain. And I've got some torn up paper over here. Just ordinary newspaper. So to make my paper mache mix, I'm going to take my plain flour. Make sure you can see this. And I'm going to put a cup of plain flour. Into a bowl. So 1 cup flour to 1 cup of water. And that's just cold water I'm using. I'm going to pour that in. I'm going to give it a mix. Okay. You're creating a sloppy texture. Keep going. And it will turn into a paste. It reminds me of plaster. It's a really nice texture. Got to try and get it smooth, get rid of the lumps. It might take a while of mixing. Keep going, persevere. You can try and squish any lumps at the side. I think we're nearly there. Okay, so your paste, if you really stirred well, got rid of all the lumps, should be nice and smooth. So I've got that ready. That's my paste ready to go. I'm going to take my figure. I'm going to get my torn up pieces of newspaper, dip them in the paste, wipe off any excess, and then I'm going to just pop it over my figure that I've made, my model. And I'm going to push it down gently with my fingers, push it in and shape it. And that's that first piece on. I will need to add quite a few layers. So once it's all covered, we're going to keep going. So dipping in, wiping off the excess. It's a real smooth texture and just overlaying, overlapping. So we're going to build our model up, which will get rid of all the lumps and bumps of the masking tape. Just give it a bit more structure. And once it dries, it will become solid. So at the moment, it's a really nice material to use because you could shape it and stick it and move it around. It's what we call malleable. You can really push it in and manipulate it to create some nice smooth and different textures. So that's it, you're going to carry on. Keep going.
You scrape it off on the side of the bowl, you see.
So we're going to do one layer and then let it dry.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's right. You don't want it to get too wet.
You don't want him too wet. Why is it a he?
You don't want to get he or she or non-gender specific wet.
It's better. Oh dear.
What's up in there?
He's picked up a wing.
Yeah.
He could be an angel.
Well, you could make angel wings.
I'm going to make an angel. See? This is the nice thing when you're making stuff.
Get all creative.
It changes. That's what I really like. It changes and develops. Absolutely.
You can make whatever you like.
Are you going to make me?
Make you? What, out of paper mache?
Beautiful princess.
Yeah.
As you can see, my helper has used a box to help keep the figure up. You might not be making a person, but it just helps. So you've pinned it to a box, haven't you?
I've pinned his feet to the top of the box with just a pencil just to lean against so he don't fall over backwards.
Which is a good idea because now I'm getting all mucky. I've got to somehow let this dry. I've got to lean it on something like that. Well, that's not a problem, is it?
No, it's all good. Whatever works.
I do like these wings, you know. Do you know what I've got here? Look. So you can find all different things around your house. Let me wash my hands. What have we got here? These are some Christmas decorations. Look.
Got your wings.
And clear they could go. Can't see that. Oh. Isn't that cool? I might, oh no. I might use that. I think I could make some better. Could make some out of real feathers. Do I need to rip up some more paper for you?
No, you got lost there.
Yeah, but I like using a lot. So if we hey.
Well, it's a funny place to stand him up there. Right in the middle of a field of operations.
He was alright there. I've got to do his face. I like how they develop little characters as you make them.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Not quite sure what it's going to become.
Yeah, but it's like
just
this.
See how he turns out.
This one here. This one looks like a mummy from a film.
Yeah, maybe that's like what it'll be.
Indiana Jones or something. Do they have mummies in there?
Don't think they mention mummies in it.
Do
I
they?
don't think they've got
Not
mummies
even the
in it.
new one?
Well, I don't know. I'm not so familiar with the new one.
No, that's good.
I like the old ones.
That's because you're old.
That's right. You've got to do both sides.
I am. I'm wiping it off. See, now that long bit, where should I put that?
Well, it's up to you.
It's too long, isn't it?
Well, don't use it.
I might put it there.
Well, a little bit.
The bottom.
It's bottom.
The bottom. And I've got to do the hands. I don't want to change the face.
want to change the what?
Face, because I like how it is. I suppose a lot of people are like that. We don't want to change. We're scared we're going to ruin it.
Scared of change.
But what's the worst that could happen?
Well, it could go really wrong and you might
It's
cry.
only papers. Edit that out then.
Well, it might happen.
Look how careful you're doing yours. You're being all neat and I'm slapping it on.
Yeah, I've noticed this.
But that's the way I am though, isn't it? You're very neat and I'm a bit messy. But that works. We're all different.
Yeah, which is good.
Where is it?
Just going to get philosophical now.
Yeah. So you could start giving your, I mean, if you are doing a person, you might not, but you can give it eyes and a nose. You can build bits out, can't you?
Well, yeah, I'll do the first
You think,
layer,
let it dry first.
then dry. And then what you could do is screw out a really tiny bit of paper,
Yeah.
with some paste on it, and stick it on the middle of his face, or her face. And then let that dry, put another bit over the top, and you can start to sort of make a nose.
Yeah.
You could make a hat, on their head.
Oh, that would be good.
You could make shoes for their feet.
I'm doing wings, I tell you.
Yeah, you're into the wings, eh?
I like an angel.
Yeah.
That is a wing, look, and I must leave it there to inspire me.
Inspired by a wing.
So the hands are going to be tricky, aren't they? I mean,
Well, yeah.
how much detail?
Think out a plan for that. Well, you haven't got to do any detail. You
No.
could just cover them in
That's
paper
what I thought.
and call that done, paint it, or just leave it as newspaper.
It could be an impression of hands. That's what an artist would say, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's an impression of a hand. So what is a hand, you know? What is a hand in art?
Well, it is.
What is it?
Is it really a hand?
Is it more than a hand? It's a tool, isn't it? It helps you.
Handy.
Sometimes it's a hindrance, isn't it?
Yes.
He's done a quiff for his hair as well.
Yes.
I don't think I can paper mache that.
Right, I think it's time to let my one dry.
What about your head? You're not worried
Yeah,
about
but if you put too much extra weight on the top
Oh.
before his legs dry, he's going to squish down,
That's
isn't
a handy hint. Yeah, you're
So
right.
I want to let him dry out a bit.
Very nice.
Should I let him dry now?
Wash your hands.